During my 4 years in the Marine Corps, I was with Light Armored Reconnaissance Battalion, and I was a scout, which is the ground unit that rides in the back of the vehicles. During my time in the military, we didn't have the laser bright technology. We had chem lights, but after seeing the application for laser bright, I sure wish I would have had them during my 2 deployments in Iraq. Some of the things that I really like about the laser brights over chem lights is the chem lights are one use, which takes up a lot of space in the vehicles. They just make trash. They take a while to get resupplied sometimes. The other thing is once they break, they're broken, and that's it. So anytime that I had them in my magazine pouches, if I was to ever prone out, crush them, same thing in the vehicles. If an ammo can or if a water can shifted and broke them, one, we didn't really know that they had been broken until we were trying to use them. So one of the nice things about these laser brights is even if they were to get broken, this piece can get broken and it's a simple switch out of attachments to have the full unit. But these units would work the same even if you didn't have that attachment. For these individual tactical kits, one of the things that I like about them is that they're MOLLE compatible, so it doesn't take up any more space than a single magazine. Say if you were to use the IR light with this glow dome, you could turn this on and have this on your kit and be able to pick out everybody in your squad with the IR, because this would shine throughout either side. If you ever had the situation that dictated that you needed to black out, you could instantly black out with these, which you don't have the option to without burying the other chem lights. These map kits are really nice because they would fit right inside any sort of standardized drop pouch. They've got attachments so that you can clip them to anywhere. It has a spot on the outside for the map pens, and then it's got this view window. You don't get the ambient light that sprays into your eyes, whether you use white light, red light, any sort of light. Here you can mark directly on this map. You have everything that you need, including spare batteries right here. And one of the worst things is trying to fold up a map without destroying whatever you've got written on it or without losing track what you have on it. This is nice because you can just simply roll it, it's contained, and either reclip it or drop it into a drop pouch. Some of the other things that are really nice are these marking kits, and they come with some standardized configurations, but some of the reasons why I really like them is because each one of these lights, you can use them individually, once again, to mark any sort of a downed vehicle, any sort of a helicopter pickup. You can mark for a supply drop. And then if you have different vehicles with different sets, you could also color coordinate different teams with different lights. You could coordinate, you know, green could be a moving unit while red could be an immobilized unit. So as far as marking purposes, just having these standardized with each and every one of the vehicles, once again, they take up less room than a full box of chem lights with multiple colors, but you can use all of these individually as well with less space. These marking stakes are really nice. With the chem lights, you block some of your light every time you tape it to it. The stakes still come with it. It's just a hassle and a lot of extra supplies for it. With these marking stakes here, they've got a flat back for hammering, and then they've got the threading that screws right onto this laser bright. So one of the nice things is you can just pull this straight out of the bag, hammer it directly where you need to it without doing any damage to the light itself, and then with a quick screw.
Pull it up higher. There's a O-ring there.
Gotcha. And you can just screw that light onto there, leaving this marked and ready to go, reducing the time that you would have spent with the chem lights, and also, once again, between low settings, high settings, blinking settings, different colored lights, you just have a lot more versatility when it comes to marking all of these things.